Yeah, I thought it was really good performance from Devon. Obviously, a big improvement from last year. He moved his way up throughout the race as it kind of went on, and was able to catch a lot of people that maybe had gone out a little bit over their heads. So super proud of him and his performance. I know it gave him a big confidence boost compared to where he was last year.
So I guess it was just a matter of him trusting the consistent pace and not like overextending like other runners maybe?
I think Saturday was it was a reflection of just all the hard work he's put in and over the summer and early on in the season. So he definitely trusted our coach's race plan and things like that, and it obviously paid off.
How was Abby able to catch Lauren? I think the last event or two, she was probably 20 seconds or so faster, but here, like, they finished like right next to each other.
Yeah, that's a little bit my fault. We gave Lauren a little bit different of a race plan than Abby, and when you're in a field like that, Lauren, I think the excitement and the atmosphere, Lauren got out a little hard, and it paid the price towards the end, and Abby just happened to catch her, and Lauren was gutsy enough to stick with her, even though she had probably gotten out a little bit over her head a little bit too fast. So kudos to both of them, for finishing within 2 seconds of each other.
What about your overall finish in the men's and then the women's? Was it were you surprised by it, having those 2-3 weeks off, and then the way they performed?
I think on the men's side, we were certainly hoping to do a little bit better. I think we walked away, I wouldn't say, overly upset, but a little disappointed. I think we were looking to finish a little bit higher in the team rankings, but, some people didn't have their best day, and when you have that, the room for error is not very high, and that's what happens. But I think it was a good experience for all of them. For our women, I was super happy with how they did. I think on paper we were ahead of the teams that we were supposed to be ahead of, and last year our top female was about 26:08, and to have two females over a minute faster than that, and then Michaela Larson, our third runner across the line, was only 8 seconds behind that. So I think the ladies made tremendous progress. I think there were a lot of individual highlights, but overall, on the team's things, I think there's still more to be desired.
Is there any concern of any possible medal letdown between going to the biggest meet of the regular season versus Jamestown, a much shorter layoff?
I guess that remains to be seen. I certainly hope not. I think for our guys, it's hopefully a little bit of a bounce back race, kind of getting back on, back to it. For our women, I think they left that meet with a lot of confidence compared to where they were last year. So we'll see Friday, but I'm not expecting a letdown.
Mark, do you feel like Leo and Devon, that this will be a meet on Friday that either one of them could potentially win this?
Yeah, I think the field is set up, again, you're going from 300 some people to, I don't know exactly how many teams. I know there'll be at least 3, so, a field of maybe 50 to 80 again. But I certainly think that if everything goes according to plan and they stick their nose in it, that they could certainly be up there in contention for the win.
What kind of improvements do you want to see out of both the teams moving forward still?
Well, in cross country, you're only as good as your fifth runner, and I think right now we're kind of struggling a little bit there. And I've challenged our men and women that we need to close that gap. And in order for us to be successful in November at our championship meets, that our fifth runner needs to be a little bit closer to our fourth runner. And those people know who they are. They know where they can improve and things like that. But that's probably the biggest thing that's holding us back right now is, our fifth runner is a little bit further back than we would like. So.